After the Carlee Russell debacle, I told myself I'm never getting scammed again. I tapped in and activated my sixth sense and chakras meant to look out for any other charlatans. But looks like I got again. And you guys got too. You guys remember this Somalian brick lady?
Have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? I never did anything in my life to hurt anybody. Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no, and he picked up a brick in front of so many men.
So her story about getting hit with a brick because she didn't want to give a man her number resonated with a lot of women and a lot of people, because stories of women getting brutalized and victimized by weirdo men because they don't want to give them their number or they rejected the men is a common thing, and that's a real issue that needs to be addressed and stopped. And nobody really questioned her story. At the most, a lot of us just accused her of maybe provoking a situation and being a bad person after videos like this began to surface of her putting her hands on people.
You ever fuck with Brianna ever again? This is for the fact that you're a white man and I'm a black woman. I have less privilege than you. Thank you.
I feel bad.
And then a witness came out and pretty much validated that she's a troublemaker.
Right? I feel like people need to know the whole story before they start commenting and say things they don't understand or they don't know. You guys don't even remember who you guys are trying to defend, who you guys are trying to speak up for. This is the same woman that was going around smacking white people in the streets. She's not innocent. She was actually taunting the guy to hit her.
At this point, nobody is questioning the validity of her story about getting hit by a brick. People are saying maybe she's not as innocent as, she wants us to believe, but she definitely got hit by a brick. And even her video, quote unquote, minutes after getting hit by a brick, that made her story also convincing.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch and they don't give a fuck. Yeah, this man hit me, fucking grabbed a rock and it hit me in my fucking face because I would have given him my number. And all y'all just fucking watch. Y'all see that shit? Y'all see that shit? What y'all gonna do? I want y'all to be a man. I want y'all to be a man and fucking do something.
But then her grandiose story about getting hit by a brick by a man who she rejected began to fall apart. Let's rewind a clip a little bit of that video.
Yo, this man just hit me in my face with a brick, and all these black men just watch and they don't give a fuck. Yeah.
Stop it right here. What did that bystander just say?
Yeah.
The bystander yells at her, "We weren't here." So she's yelling at a bunch of people in the back who didn't witness her getting hit by a brick. So she turned on the camera right when people pull up and began yelling at people in the back to make her story more believable, because nobody witnessed this incident but her. Now you may ask yourself, Flocka, we just seen an eyewitness who testified he watched her get hit by a brick, but it was her fault since she's a rowdy person. Well, that person was apparently a clout chaser, because he got exposed for not even being at the incident because he lives in Tennessee and this incident happened in Houston.
The ex to the brick lady witness has spoke out, and allegedly it happened in Houston. She said he lives in Nashville. He never was in Houston, and he did all of that talking, making up that story for clicks, likes, and views.
The eyewitness even got the location wrong. He said that it was in Minnesota when it was actually in Houston. So clearly he wasn't there, is cloud chasing. So far, there's no eyewitnesses. Now, the two dudes who were actually in the video with her, they spoke out. And from their explanation, it became clear pretty fast that nobody witnessed this incident and she was lying.
She was sitting right there, but
she was literally right there, bro. You see what I'm saying?
And like coming from the gas station.
We just came from the gas station, right? And she was talking about she got hit with the brick, you know what I mean?
And then we was asking.
So we just like, what just happened, bro?
Who
just hit you with a brick? She talking about a guy in a suit.
So the two dudes who were in the video that she was recording are saying, oh, they ain't helped me. These black men let a man hit me. Well, they weren't even there to watch her get hit by a brick. They don't even know she got hit by a brick. They're taking her words for it. And their stories stay consistent. And they revealed more information when they got interviewed by this guy.
Yo, what's up, y'all?
Oh, what's up, boy?
Yo, actually what happened, I think the lady, I don't know if she's talking about the number. I mean, I don't support what the dude did, but at the same time, we went to the gas station, and then when we came back, that stuff already happened. And then she was like, she removed her phone, started recording, and we was there. I mean, the dude already been gone. He was not there. The dude hit her with the brick, that dude already left, so we were like, hey, what do you want us to do? We already called the ambulance, so the police were on their way. And
so the only identifying people who were there that could corroborate her story are saying, we weren't there. We were at the gas station. When we came back, when we walked across the street, she started screaming and shouting at us like on a phone for not helping her out. And we were confused because we didn't witness the situation. We weren't there. And when we got there, the guy had already left, according to her. So what does she expect us to do? And what's even more odd is she has a perfectly working phone, but instead she chose to record those dudes instead of calling the police. And they were the ones who actually called the police and the ambulance because they were concerned based on the story she told them. So right now it's more than likely that she made this entire story up and that is actually fake. But then you're probably asking yourself, Flacco, bro, like the story is sus, but why would she want to make this up? Like, what does she have to gain from this? You see, here's the thing. This is a pattern with her. She actually did the exact same thing before in 2020. See, she came online and posted this video accusing another man of hitting her and swallowing her face.
You grew up and they mad because you trying to beat somebody. They mad because you trying to beat somebody. I'm trying to be a doctor and they mad. Look what they did to me. Look what they did to me for no reason. They don't beat me up. I'm 30 years old. They gonna beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up. Grown ass niggas try to beat me up for no reason. Look at me. I'm not a bad person. Y'all know that. Y'all know I'm a good person. And they try to do this to me. Have I ever done to anybody in my life to deserve this? Literally, a man asked me for my number. I said no. And he picked up a brick in front of so many men. And was like, what are you gonna do? And I told all these men, like, yo, why is this man got a brick on my face?
That was eerie because that was the exact same video, the exact same accusations that she made twice, just 3 years apart, one in 2020 and one in 2023. Now, there's a pattern here, though. You see, when she makes these videos hoping to go viral, well, a grift usually follows suit because after her 2020 video where she accused somebody or a man of hitting her, she then started a GoFundMe to collect funds to pay her bills. Her GoFundMe stated a young black Muslim single mother was viciously assaulted by private security in Minneapolis, sustaining multiple facial contusions, a black eye, and injuries to her leg and back. She needed an estimated $5,000 to pay for medical bills, legal fees, a new phone, and more. Please donate if able, support and share. Thank you. If donating through GoFundMe does not work for you, please send funds to Cash App, Venmo, or PayPal. Now in 2023, it's the exact same grift with almost identical stories where she goes through a friend or a third party to open up the GoFundMe for her, so I guess it looks more genuine. You see, in 2023, another GoFundMe was started, but this GoFundMe raised over $40,000 for her. And this GoFundMe reads, my good friend Rhoda was viciously attacked with a brick by a man she refused to give her number. She was surrounded by onlookers who stood by and did nothing to help her, not even calling an ambulance. The video is now viral all over Twitter, IG, and TikTok. Rhoda is a single mother and student. She is a beautiful person who is always there for others. Because of this vicious attack, she would have to manage hospital bills, therapy, and time away from work, school, and childcare while she heals mentally and physically. Unfortunately, no one stepped in to help her that night. It would mean so much if we could step up and help her as she heals. So clearly a grift for money. Now the other question is, so what exactly happened to her face? Like, what's the tea there? Pause. No grown man should be saying what's the tea. So pause. I apologize to y'all, man. Well, this TikToker claims that like the swelling up is an allergic reaction that Rhoda has debuted on her page multiple times.
Feminists are about to get really mad at me for this one. You guys remember this woman who was hit in the face with a brick? Even though it appears that she's having the same allergic reaction she was having in this video, I think this woman set this entire thing up as a hoax.
And this TikToker claims that one of the nurses from the clinic that she was at told him that it wasn't her getting hit by a brick. She actually had to drain Botox or whatever that was. I don't know the correct terms, but just check out the video.
You know who contacted me? The nurse. The nurse from the alleged hospital was not a hospital. It was a clinic. And this is what she had to say. Yes, she came in to get the saline extracted from the side of her face, which means she never got hit with a brick. She injected saline into her face to create the lump. That's why she wore the ski mask, so y'all wouldn't see the lump that she created.
I don't know about y'all, but I severely and strongly doubt a nurse is about to violate HIPAA laws by contacting you for some TikTok tea. I'll probably go with the allergic reaction because the ski mask video was kind of weird because she had a ski mask in the club, right, recording for TikTok before the incident. So why she have on a ski mask in the club as a woman? What was she trying to hide? Like, was the lump already there? Was it not there? Who knows? One of the biggest mysteries that nobody is really talking about is where's the guy who hit her with a brick? You telling me the police knows there's a guy out there who was so unhinged enough that he hitting random women with bricks and they haven't brought him in or arrested him yet? Come on. I'm like, let's be for real here, man. Now, I don't know what happened or how she got the lump or what's the story behind that or these different conspiracy theories. What I can say, man, is it's off and it screams a fake story for a grift. But y'all let me know what y'all think, all right? But while you guys are still here, man, click on the video somewhere on my screen to find out how Joe Budden just ended this podcaster's career with this 10-minute video. I'm going to see you guys in this video somewhere on my screen, all right? Out of here, folks. Peace.